If you could change anything about your upbringing, what would it be?
If I could change anything about my upbringing, it'd be my decision making. You know, that if I can just get to the decision making on things and quite a little more, sprinkled on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wish, like, if I could have, you can get things earlier in life done, you know?
Yeah.
Because we all have it, but once again, I can't interfere with God. I can't interfere with God either.
Now you say your decision making. Now I know growing up a lot of times as a kid you think you always right. You know what I'm saying? Even though you've been on this world such a little time, it's impossible for you to even know the outcome of a decision that you making.
Man, yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
what type of decision? If you could give us like one decision that you can go back and change, what decision would that be? Or what moment where you decide to do something you shouldn't have done?
Man, that was deep. You said a lot of words, Jay. Sum it up for me one more time.
If you can go back and change, all right, you spoke on you wish you could go back and change your decision making. You feel me? So I'm pretty sure you was in situations where you was forced to make a decision, and at the moment you probably made that decision thinking it was the best decision at that time. You feel me? But that decision may have sent you down a path that, looking back on, you didn't want to go down. So a horrible decision that you made in life. Like, damn, I tweaked, I fucked up.
Oh man, hey, I'm talking about many, and I can go back such as matter of fact, I go back such as like 11, 12 years old. I'm gonna say a decision making that was serious to me. I just didn't know then. Growing up where I grew, I had different section of peoples, and what I mean is peoples is your fam or who you rock with, and things of that nature. I happened to get up with some group of cats where we was vibing. You know what I'm saying? Vibing, doing our thing, whatever. For our shorties, but before I got up with them group of cats, I had established a relationship with a guy that lived across the street from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we was cordial, but we wasn't locked in. You know what I'm saying? But the point was I met him first. You see what I'm saying? So it's cool or whatever, this, that, and other. By me doing my daily routine, I was with some cats that we ran the streets a lot, did some things over some go-karts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some go-karts and things and some other some other things. We rocked, so a situation that came about. And it was like, it was a big decision. That's why I brung this to the table first. It was a big decision because I learned from that in such a way. Rolled with the cats and the situation came up with, hey, well, Blase Skippy, hey man, he had took one of these old the wheels off the go-kart and some other things, and some things was coming about. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't care to bother to investigate. And that's the big part. I didn't investigate it, I just went with because this was my daily routine. I come out and rotate with these cats.
Right.
I knew of, but I just was rotating how I was rotating. So, long story short, we all, agreed to, hey, let's go confront this brother. We shorties, 11, 12.
Let's took the wheels.
Let's go, let's go confront him. Well, I'm like, you know what? Well, I know the cat. Let me go and slide back here first and see what's going on. And y'all just come along with me.
Right.
So we ride back, go into this cat backyard. We get in this backyard. My man them come out. Wasn't no bitch in his blood or nothing. It wasn't none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like who he was, who he was. He's a dear friend of mine right now today. So, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, then, it was the kind blood like, man, hey, man, you're buddying them. Nothing with me, but it's like you're buddying them under the other act, you know? And he explained this side, and in the midst of him explaining the side, it blew up. So by this blowing up, I'm trying to talk to my man, and it was just too much. So it got to the point of, man, hold on, Joe, we finna go on bump. Because it ain't, you know what I'm saying? And I wind up bumping with one of my best friends. You know.
Did y'all fall out after that?
For a slight second.
But y'all eventually patched it up and came back together.
Yeah, because we both didn't really understand, but we understood. We understood to the point of, man, something is going on that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, wasn't right, because when I did do investigation after, that was my wrong point. I did investigation after, not before. And that's why I say I learned from that to do investigation before.
Right.
Not after. I did after and it came out. Blood and it was lying. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then we just got caught up in everything else in the midst of that. So to duck all that, the decision making I wish I would have made on that was to never even get involved or investigate it before.
Yeah, just ask certain questions, figure out what's going on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.